Well, today we are going to draw the strongest warrior. First of all, thank you very much for the feedback on the last video. It was amazing. And as you guys know, this was my first tutorial and I really appreciate the kind words. So, today we are going to draw JIREN. This guy is the strongest warrior from Universe 11. He has a very interesting design, so let's go. We will start with his nose and then we are going to draw his big eyes. This guy is an alien, so this would explain his big alien eyes. And he is looking kind of angry here, so let's draw these marks above his eyes. And JIREN has really big pupils, just like that. And let's do the same thing on the other eye. Okay guys, now the marks under his eyes, and then we will continue with the mouth. Looks good so far. Let's draw the shape of his face. I don't know. I don't really like it so far. But anyways, let's continue with his ears and his head shape. And when you draw his ears, just think of Majin and Frieza. It's the same concept. Nah, I don't like this at all. We can do better. Let's start new, guys. This is the strongest warrior. You have to look badass. At least now you know how it goes. Now I will speed it up a little bit. Okay, looks way better than before. Let's finish the round head. And then we can continue with the massive neck and traps. So this is a massive dude, he got huge muscles, but when you have a face like that, you have to have huge muscles. That's perfect. Let's move on to his big shoulders. And we will draw him with crossed arms. And this guy really reminds me of Deadpool. I don't know why. Maybe because of the design. So let's continue with the left arm of JIREN. And this guy is almost as big as Broly. This looks very good, and let's continue with the last part of the sketch, which is the stomach and the abdominal muscles. And the sketching part took me 25 minutes. That looks great. So let's start inking. And this right here is a pigment liner from Faber Castell 0.1 millimeter. And the secret of inking is patience. And as I said in the last video, if you do the inking, you just have to work very focused and slow. And you are going to continue just like that for the rest of the drawing. There's one important thing when it comes to inking the face and some other small details. I like to use the Copic Multiliner 0.05mm, which allows me to work very accurate. That looks perfect. Now we can start the final inking part. And what we are going to do now is we are going over the entire drawing with the same pen again, but we will leave some thicker lines on the way to make the drawing look even better. You can already see the huge difference. And if you feel like you have to rotate the paper to do the perfect lines, then just do it. So this is how we do it, guys. And the same thing here, I am using the smallest pen to work more accurate on the details. So this is how you ink, and this took me exactly 34 minutes. Okay. Let's move on to the last part. And as you guys know, I'm using the Copic Ciao markers, and the first color tone I'm using here is R35, followed by R29. And I will put all the materials I'm using, including the Copic numbers, in the info box. The color tone for the darkest areas is R59, and then you can finish the bicep off with R32. These are the 4 color tones we will use for the red part of his battle suit. And this is how we do it, guys. Let's finish it off. Oh, and there's one thing to mention. After coloring, I like to use the black color pencil to add some highlights, which gives the drawing a cool effect. And you can also do some random lines with the darkest color tone for some details on the muscles, which makes the colors look even better. So, and you can basically do the same for the abs and for the left arm. Let's speed it up. Perfect. Now we are going to color the other part of this battlesuit. And the gray tones I will be using are C3, 5 and 7. I will start with C3 and then I will continue with the next darker color tone, which is C5. And now we are using C7 for the next darker color tone. And after blending with the lightest color, we can use the black Copic Multiliner to add some even darker highlights. Perfect, and this is exactly how we continue. Okay guys, we are almost done with the outfit. Let's color the gloves and then we are ready to color his face. And the colors I'm using here are C1, C3 and C5. This looks great so far. Now we can continue with his face. Let's start with BB31. And the next darker color tone is BB23. So guys, we are almost done with the drawing. What I like to do after finishing is I like to go over some parts of the drawing with the multiliner again to clean it up a little bit. And the coloring part took me 53 minutes, which makes a total of exactly 2 hours for this drawing. So, that's it for today. This is JIREN the Grey, the strongest of Universe 11. I hope you liked this drawing guys. I hope this tutorial was helpful. And yeah, that's it. Comment below what you think. Share this video if you want to support me. And I'll see you next time.